You're the monkey one. I don't know else but a song from the secret of the lyrics stuck in my head. Param 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 pam pam pam. Param 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 pam pam pam. Param param pam pam pam. That the fire! That! Whatever, I forgot. Hello, ladies and gentlemen and others, but this is the start, and welcome back to another stream. How you doing, everybody? Hope you're having a fantastic day today. How you doing? Also, I just look out. I just learned that apparently FNAF is going to be for the FNAF movie 2 will appear. I don't know if it's going to be like just another trailer, which I hope it is. Probably will be in July 24th. The only 4th day that I care. Because, well, I know I'm not American. See, I kinda forgot that today is July 10th. Oh wow. Days go really fast when you're not that careful. But anyways, today we are gonna continue with some speedrunning, baby! With the secret of the mimic, because we will never ever stop playing the mimic game. And to be fair, that's more on me. Also, I forgot to do one thing here. Surely this is gonna be fast. Need to move this. I'm pretty sure I'll talk about this. The only thing I'm gonna remove or remove things is gonna be Anyway, but I feel like something will. I don't think will throw up, but I feel like I want to throw up. But I want to do that. We do expectations and I sort of wanted to talk about you guys something else. I'm lately trying to write things to Yap during the stream. And I forgot one of those things that I had in mind. Oh yeah, I didn't remember now. And okay, that works. All right. Yeah, I just want to know a few ideas for stream. So, the points to Yap about in stream because it does help a lot with organizing. So. Especially when Secret of the Mimic, there's a few things that can go mindless. So, oh yeah. I forgot that now. Uma Musume shows me in my Lutris library. Yeah, you can actually play a game on Linux, fortunately, without any anti-cheat and stuff. You do need to, or at least for me, you need to use a specific Proton version, which is not Valve official. You need to use a CatchyOS, I think it's called. The that version of Proton. Let me check it really quick. CatchyOS or CatchyOS or whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it CatchyOS, but yeah. You need to download separately outside of of Steam, but it is useful. But anyways, I want to get straight to speedrun window, preferably. Right, you'll hear a lot about the game. Don't worry, because the volume there is low. So I need to increase it. Adjust my speedrun window around here. Yeah. All right. Audio. Of course, I have it very low. There you go. Now, just let me do one more thing before we begin with the speedrun. Actually, I'm gonna start now. I'll do this while the problems plays. You're the monkey one. Dispatch.
Well, since you asked, I just
Compaye.
finished a 36-hour shift and I'm struggling to stay awake Frankly, I tried to tell my manager that
I can skip. I don't know what I'm doing. So I need to have this enabled. Okay. Okay, so how you doing, everybody? Today we're gonna continue with the speedrunning of this game. I am kinda energy. I have some amount of energy, but also do feel kinda like bleh. I just want to lay down on bed. But the grind, we need to keep with the grind. Wait, what? OBS is not responding? What? Okay, so I want to cover the takes here, but okay, I can start this in now. Okay, so I don't know. This is something I noticed while I was editing the next video. But I did reference something about Honkai Star Rail that I'm trying to play that game again. Because for those who don't know, I commented this like I actually close to a year ago. I think I commented this actually while exploring Sri Lanka in 4.8. But I mentioned how I got interest into Honkai Star Rail again. Because I did play it when it first released, I literally played it on day one. But Honkai Star Rail ended up being that game that I like it. It has a lot of cool stuff, but the gameplay, while I like it, I'm not a huge fan of the endless RPG because I like RPGs. I play RPGs, but it kind of feels like RPGs can really be a pain in the ass in the long term. So I end up being like, yeah, no RPGs. I don't want to play this game forever, and I end up being disappointed with the Lafo story, which is like the second big story of the game. And also, like, I didn't know this, but apparently they are, or maybe they, I think they're trying to fix it, but there were like some balancing issues because the new characters and enemies always gets power crept, so so it was like, no. And probably will remember that if it wasn't because of one person, which I don't know if they're actually watching the stream, because because she told me that she has to leave. If you're watching, hello. But this beautiful person, this beautiful girl, led me to want to replay this game. I was like, okay, I want to restart the game. Actually, it wasn't new. It wasn't recently. It wasn't like a few months ago. I was like, okay, you know what? I think I still have Honkai on my PC. I'm just gonna update it, which basically install like 10 patches of more like 10 patches. And now I'm back to Honkai. Actually started a new account. Well, not a new account. I just pick up to play like in Europe servers, and I started to play Honkai there. And well, of course I still in the parts where I play the game originally, so I don't like the new stuff for me. No, I did play the new multiplayer thing that they added, which is like a Tetris with a lot of stuff. With extra stuff added on top of it, and as well, well, actually I played this also when I returned to give it a look earlier this year, but I played the Honkai Balatro. I mean, it's not Balatro, but like it's kind of like it does something similar to Balatro, and also it has like this thing that because of this game, the results of this game or mini game, you can give your character a proper room, which I remember in the early days she didn't have any, and I usually cheat because I'm playing as Stale. I'm playing as the female character protagonist. Female Trailblazer, pretty much the same, but yeah. Basically, I just been to start playing Honkai. I'm pretty close to finish Bellbog, which it is still a really cool story. I'm glad that hasn't been badly aged in my part. Maybe they still have the issue of there's too much dialogue for little in some parts, but it is still a good story. It is still as big as I remember, which is funny because I see people that say that Pinacoli and you know what, I can never properly learn his name, but like Amphiros, but I heard that also is pretty good. So, you know, I'll give the benefit of the doubt. I am the benefit of the doubt now. So, you know, besides being very supportive of Lafu, maybe, you know, yeah, that girl really made me be interested on the game again. My dear Delta Rune. But yeah, she made me just have interest again. She told me like, hey, okay, can you give it a try? Like, there's the multiplayer thing I want to play with you, so you won't mind if you actually play this, please? And I was like, yeah, you know, yeah, you know, I was like, you know, I decided that, yeah, sure, why not? Why not give it a try? Once again, I'm having a good time for now. Let's see how it goes when I return to the parts where I felt like, I don't want to play this game anymore. But I don't know, like, I'm having a better time. I think I'm having a better time the last time. Probably because I can just improvise some parts, so because I play other parts already played. And you know, realistically speaking, I had a lot of fun the first time I played the game. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how I enjoy with the game. Definitely I won't stream it. I think I'll just keep it as my game I want to play on my own. Yeah, like, I will do. I still don't know. Man, okay. I don't know about Uba Musume because I just also recently started to play. I'll say now I have 3 gacha games to play. I'll always be one. I don't know. Like, Uba Musume is fun, but I am like debating if streaming it or not because it is kind of fun to play the game. It is interesting. But I have my doubts how much it will give, especially since I just already played. Well, you know, I can try just train another horse. I was training the purple horse, Rice Shower. So you know what? Maybe it could be more of a funnies and sillies. If I pick like for example Golden Sheep, I think that's her name, which is like a very funny city horse. It was the internet like to share, maybe it's just an annoying character, I hope not. As you'll say, she's actually very funny, and the few things that I've seen of her is, yeah, it made me laugh, so... But we'll see, I have a decent amount of horses to train. And you know, give it a try and see if they're good. Maybe I'm gonna stream it, maybe I'm gonna do like few streams of that game, turn it into video. I'm pretty sure it could lead for silly moments, but in case I don't do it, then it's fine. Not really that crazy to stream that game. But yeah, definitely Honkai I want because I progress a lot to be able to do a recompilation of, oh my god, the haha, the food, haha, haha, watch the Open Sesame. I forgot about that part because I actually did. I actually today just went to the lesbian cutscene. The lesbian cutscene of Honkai Star Rail with Bronya and Sila. It was really funny to remember that cutscene because it's like, oh wow, I remember being kind of a little bit gay. But then the surprise happened. Well, not surprise, but pretty much I kind of forgot how gay it turns for each time they spoke. And there's one point that like, if something happened to you, I'm going to save you. And Sila says, and then Bronya says, I've been waiting for you. Like, oh my god, you two are really, really to each other, but hey, you don't want to admit it. Not fair! Out of bounds! Yes, fair. Inbounds. Correle Arnold. The freaky Tom. I will never forget about calling Jackie freaky Tom. You guys wouldn't get it. You guys wouldn't get the importance of freaky Tom in my life. And to be fair, I barely say that name on streams. Maybe I did use that name when I played the Hell Wanted to update. But I don't remember. It's been a little while. I play up there. I know I play a little bit late. I think I think it was for close to New Year because I think I uploaded one more video before 2025, so maybe it has to be like December 1st. Like, why did I stop running? I stopped running for some reason. I did not stop running. I don't know what happened there. Okay, fine, sure. Oh, let's do it. Let's do this part again. I'm gonna be like, and then because it will start with, "Hey, Arnold, buddy, unas bien frías." Yes, I won't translate that. Okay, fine. It's about if frías is used for people who wants to drink beer, like very very cold beer.
Good job.
Doesn't look like anybody's
I hope you're happy with my unnecessary explanation
okay.
about the language I speak, mainly my main language that I speak. Anyways, yeah, basically I'm decided to look for Honkai Star. I'll also be looking for a few things for the afterwards because also she like very into this, especially with certain character, Cypher or Cipher. I still have no idea how to pronounce her name. Like she's really into her, and I get it. she's been. I see a few things about her. She's so silly. The art design is pretty cool. Such a silly Kato. You could say I was into her, but yeah, I'm not here to see him yet. I'm gonna start sleeping the moment Big Top appears. He says his tickets, please. I'll go, yeah. Nah. I'm just being silly.
Potential buyers to Edwin Murray's Costume Manor, the leading powerhouse in costume entertainment and carnival game technologies. Woo. Come in and see what Murray's can do for your carnival, amusement park, midway, or fun fair. This client tour will show you just what I'm capable of. Get ready
What
to be amazed.
he's made of now.
Available for purchase or lease.
I know we're streaming Secret of the Mimic pretty much for a whole week. I want to stream something else in the. Well, here's the thing. I don't want to stream a lot of new stuff for a while because I have a lot of ideas to edit, and the only pauses I'm gonna be getting to do different stuff is going to be pretty much Genshin, and we just hit the second half, so new stuff like, for example, the special program, the new patches will come later this month, so it's gonna be at least 2 weeks of Secret of the Mimic, mainly Secret of the Mimic. I've been thinking of playing this game casually again. But again, I think the best way to do it if we were like doing 100%. But I don't know. I want to replay this game casually. Not thinking too much about completing this game fast and get the lore parts back again, because I really enjoy the lore of the story of this game. I think one of the biggest points, or very strong points of this game is there's an actual story to care about, and not like random theories or random events that maybe don't connect too much or are just very vague. It's not like I didn't like the things that were done in FNAF in the early days. It's not the way they were doing it lately. It's not one of the best. At least doesn't interest me to be like, oh, it could be this, it could be that. Like, let's go with this again. Security Breach did have his story. Ruin had his story, but it's very, I don't want to say bare bones. Like, there's a narrative, there's an actual story to be interested, mind you, but it comes from dealing with the consequences of security breach. Again, that doesn't have a story, so it is not. It is far from being at least a good enough story to be carrying that much. Hell 1-2, it's stuff happens. There's like an actual story to be fully into there, which is fine. I want this more gameplay focused than story, which that's completely fine. I didn't mind that much in that game. The main focus of that game is being a fun game to play from start to finish. So overall, I'm okay with with that little thing. With not having too much story. Meanwhile, Secrets of the Mimic, we actually, since this is a prequel of pretty much all of the FNAF games, there's a lot of things to be able to add and tell, and they didn't disappoint. I know people disappointed because this game was not accurate with the books. Like, yes, a lot of things that happen in the books are here, like Fiona, then David dying, or dead, Edwin destroying the, or hitting, beating up the Mimic, also, what else, yeah, a lot of things that happens in the games does happen in here, or the story does happen in here, but also it tends to play differently. Like, for example, in the books, Fiona dies when she gave birth to David, and I have the little fucking loading screen glitch again. Not gonna die yet, so I need to close the game and reopen it. Oh my fucking god, I'm so tired of this. It didn't happen to me yesterday when I was practicing, so why during stream? Why? Also, my idea was to do one run while I take a important order, I order food, and doing kind of like, okay, at least I want to do one run before I can, if the food's gonna come up a little bit like after an hour, but they're making it difficult. They are making me difficult to know what to punch the game. At this point, I might have to actually update the game, and I don't mind playing the very first version, and I think it is still maybe it is still restricted to playing 100, but last time I checked, it is still 100. I want to play, but it should be fine in future patches. Isn't it like there's barely any differences, or like glitches are not really getting fixed, or like glitches that you need to perform. Homeless glitches, basically. I don't need to check all that stuff again. I'm sure you're right. Those bullshit never tells the truth. Okay, so how am I supposed to get in? You have to grab the data diver. Good job. Well done.
That data diver is your master key to the MCM facility. Do not lose it.
Probably actually cool to just keep playing with that thing, that loading with me, but I just didn't want to deal with a lot of loading issues again. Because, I mean, I don't tend to die that easily. Like, I'm getting better with not dying that much, but the issue is that it can break. If I end up dying, it can break stuff, and you can actually get, like, leech in a few parts of the game, and it's like, oh my goodness, I don't want to deal with that stuff again. I just don't know how it happens. Like, again, for longest time, I didn't have this issue until somehow it returned, and now it's been very annoying.
Welcome, potential buyers.
Welcome, potential buyers.
Costume Manor.
And it's custom manner.
Carnival game
Introducing
technology.
Daniel games and technology. Wow.
See what Murray's can do for your carnival.
Oh yeah, I was saying before all the loading happening.
This flying tour will show you just what I'm capable
Well,
of. Get ready to be amazed. Don't forget.
yeah, basically,
available for purchase or lease.
yeah, like for example, Fiona. Yeah, Fiona in the books, she dies when she gives birth to David. While in the game, she survives. Like she lives after giving birth to David, and she lives like at least 2 years. She was able to stay with to be with David for 2 years, and it's heavily implied that she died during one fall fest, probably a burning fall fest. But yeah, after that, how has it been? Oh my god, baby. Okay, yeah, this will come very earlier than usual. Barely, Mr. Octopus. But yeah, well, all the differences. Mimic in the books, Mimic doesn't have legs, and it doesn't have legs until Fast Entertainment retrieved the skeleton and gives him legs. And in the game, always has legs, as we see in the cutscene with N1. Well, re-recording with N1. However, when the Mimic temporarily lost its legs when after Edwin beats the Mimic, but the Mimic creates his own legs, probably mimicking. It's implied that the Mimic probably learns it from observing Edwin, because you know, probably the Mimic was staring at Edwin while he was doing his own engineering stuff, which would make sense why. Probably do how different it looks in Security Breach. I still have no idea why it looks so different. From like I will understand that, yeah, because the Mimic. I mean, I don't know if this is actually confirmed in game. But in the books, the Mimic can like change endoskeleton parts, and if it is true that he can do that also in the games, then it will make sense why he looks different. But also, like, I do wish to know if this will have an effect, if this can explain the huge change in his appearances, or also it's just a FNAF moment. Where Scott just decides to change the design of the animatronics for some reason, for no particular reason. I kinda happy with Springtrap to Scrap Trap. Springtrap Finastry to Scrap Trap. 6 game. I'm not running that far because I think notice that when crossing this line, it will have difficulties with loading.
That was quick. So
It happened again.
Obviously, this murderous endoskeleton has encountered some unfortunate glitches, but that doesn't mean
I
value.
don't like to do this, but I'm gonna try something. Oh yeah, I disable those plates. But I'm gonna die on purpose with the elephant. If that doesn't fix it, then I'm gonna restart the run again. Or like, why does this happen though? Like, this happens consistently today for some reason. It's just like depending on the day of the week, it does gates you. I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, Mimic. I'll take this dead. I just want to see where you're gonna put me, because it does get glitchy. Okay. I have the crank. As you have a safe after grabbing the crank.
that was quick.
Yeah, nope.
So let's talk about what you're there to find.
And after that I cannot pause the game. I have to forcibly close the game with Alt F4. This is so dumb. Why is this happening? Actually, a really good time to look at speedrun.com. But the game opens and probably glitches a little bit. Classification tables, a clockout ending, no major skips. It has been new time since last time I checked. But it is still patch number 1.0. There is like any rule specific about the patch. It just says what it doesn't say like plus 1.0. That's the thing. If I place unrestricted, there's not like any patch number besides 1.0, so probably 1.0 doesn't really matter. I don't know. Because I don't see two Mexicans. Well, I only see two Mexicans in this, in two different categories, but it's nice to see Mexicanos agree to the guerra. But yeah, I don't know. Right, I mean, right now, playing the game is a bad idea. But if this is still going to be an issue, a constant issue, then yes, I'm going to update the game. Oh my god, but it happened twice. And then the haze is like a positive game, which I'm gonna require a certain point. But so annoying.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Arno, padre, buenas, bien frías. Just tired of repeating the same part. I cannot even progress. I mean, I can progress, but if I die, then I fuck it up.
I just pulled up.
Because of this of the rain mod, because I updated yesterday
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
the mod because it got updated. They probably is kind of breaking this. If I have to remove it, I'm gonna remove it. I mean, it's a cool bot to have, but
How am I supposed to get
if I have to remove it, then I'll do it. I completely I like it. I have to do it, but I completely understand if I have to. But is that updated this mod before I speedrun? It was after I speedrun. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember that part.
Over and out.
Over and out. Grab and yep. Oh yeah, well, we hope that this doesn't happen again. One of the difference I mentioned before, well, the mimic legs. Also, it is heavily implied that Edwin does die in game after the explosion. After the explosion that happens in the house or the mansion. I'd like to say it's more of a mansion than a house. Well, the mansion doesn't really look that much, but it is a really big house. It's heavily implied that Edwin dies after the explosion. Like his legs doesn't work, and Mimic's like, yeah, whatever, die. Like I don't think Mimic kills him, but it does let him die probably. It is heavily implied that Edwin dies in game, like in the games, while in the books, Edwin continues to live, and he even appears in the Pixelplex. He does die in the Pixelplex, like in a room or Tiger Rock or the Origins, like the first kind of a first appearance of Tiger Rock. I never think about this, but I think it is like I think in the current timeline that we are, it is called White Tiger. It's just that the Tiger Rock is only for security breach, you know, with all the animatronics being glamorified. I don't know if that's the correct word, but yeah. I thought about it. So technically, what's wrong with White Tiger? So hey, I'll get a benefit. Yeah, three moves. Just to play the snake. How do you call this instrument? I don't even remember it in Spanish. And I actually want to rip that picture from you. Yeah, basically, that's differences. At least I can remember for now. Also, the Murray's custom manner. I don't know if they start the game in a certain point in the game. It does have the name that was used in the book, which is Murray's and Co. Murray and Co. Yeah, yes, Murray and Co. I don't know if at a certain point that was there. Like probably when during with that ownership. But in the games, it is actually it is called Murray and Co. The entirety of the book. I say in the games, well, in the book, and it's actually funded by Edwin himself, not his dad. And also, there was no employees in Murray's and Co. Well, in this game, it's more than obvious that there used to be employees. So yeah, and also I remember that actually I think both Edwin and David lives in the same house, so live in the company buildings. Well, in the game, they have their own house, which is very close of the of this place. So yeah, I think first to say that yeah, not only pretty much this kind of proves that the books actually are not canon, but also understandably why people were angry. Like the thing with the books are canon or not is that the discussions shouldn't be extended too long. I think the idea Scott had was to pretty much confirm this in the game. But I think if the idea was to confirm it with Ruin, yeah, I don't think it was that useful.
Check.
Okay, the elite does save that, so that's a
Great.
great.
Well, that was quick. So let's talk about what you.
So I think I think Edwin. Sorry, there I think Scott did a bad job. If his intention was to confirm that the books are canon or not, and I think in this part, yeah, he failed. His intention was to confirm that yeah, the books are not canon with Ruin. Well, it did the contrary. A lot more people believe that it was canon, including me. And then this game happens. It pretty much just confirms a lot of things. But I think there was probably reasons people believe why it wasn't canon in the game with Ruin, because it's not the first time we get characters or like something from books appears in the games. But also like the way it happens, it's differently. So yeah, I cannot blame for absolutely anyone to still believing that it was canon, but also not canon. At the end of the day, this is a discussion that's extended for very long and probably shouldn't have it. Because again, the idea was to solve this mystery in games. It took very long. It took you... You're taking too long. Or she said, it took you so long. And now that we have a whole new game, and it reached a point that actually people wanted actual answers. Scott was like, very much still not confirming it, even if he spoke about it. I think he really just wanted to solve all that stuff with Secrets of the Mimic, but it was bad timing, and also like he really shouldn't have kept it in a mystery for a long time. And for me, the story of FNAF, this FNAF story is kind of difficult because, like, I don't really like to discuss things about FNAF in public because people have a lot to say about that game. Well, about those games, well, at least in terms of the lore. And I'm not the lore expert in here, but well, you have to wonder. You need to wonder why a few things exist when it pretty much does nothing. Kind of like Remnant and Agony. Just the things that was mentioned first in the books, but in the games, it just like what? Just 2 games takes that concept. Its sister location does use it, but like instead of location, there's like, well, it's thanks to Freezasim. We learned that it's a thing in the FNAF lore, and the Scooper for sister location does have things to do with the you know, Scooper. This Cooper has to like the destruction of the remnant, or what's that? Yeah, I always forget. And then the AR game, which you can no longer play, does have collects like a mini game to collect remnant, but it's for barely nothing. I don't know, it's kind of hard to pretty much. Like, people mention about the remnant and stuff, but it doesn't really matter that much in the end. I mean, it doesn't really play a huge fact in the lore, especially now that the books pretty much are not canon. So it just makes me wonder if it is really that worth to talk about it. Or like how much worth is to bring the remnant part to the lore. It just... because it's just that insignificant. Unless you told me like there's more stuff that I missed, and it really feels like it is very significant. At least I can bother to look at it and be like, oh, that's interesting, because it just that thing that stays in the books. I don't know how much it used in the books, but I know it's from it first appears in the books, and it just stays there. And yeah. Nothing really actually happens. Thank you. Yeah, I can bother to really care about the remnant because it just happens and that's it. Like if you say that Molten Freddy, Valora, and Fountain Foxy are like beings affected by remnant, then I don't really care that much because, well, they're like creation because of the agony. Wow, cool. I feel nothing about it. I don't think the first time it appears it was in the Charlie story, right? I think it was in the last book, the fourth closet. That took a little bit longer. But also this is the part of the game where it lags a lot and it's... well, yeah, it has a lag spike for some no reason. Gamer! Hello! I hope you're having a fantastic day today and doing well. Thank you so much for asking. And like I said before, I don't know, like this, like the agony and the other thing I always forget what it is. Remnant. It feels like so there. Like people don't know what it is, but a lot of people don't know what it is. It does, but yet people has given it importance when actually it doesn't really. At least I feel like it doesn't. Because I swear, at least in the games, it just there's like barely any mention or use of it. As of 2.5 seconds of okay. Maybe not this time, I don't know. But I'm from Mexico. Well, realistically I'm from the US, but currently living on my pretty and beautiful country of Mexico.
Arnold, pick up. Over.
I won't pick up. But yeah, it's just this little detail. So like that's pretty much the fun as well. I don't understand why people says that is there something that they used to like gets ruined because of the fan base. Because for me it's like they just don't give a fuck. I don't why it's so hard to don't give a fuck about the fan base. So perspective of something like one thing I usually see people referring to is with Genshin, Yandere Ayaka, which is not even started because in 2.6 the version of the game ended up being extended because Hoyoverse couldn't properly work it out update because back then the pandemic was still going. No, well, the pandemic in Hong Kong or it was Shanghai, I don't remember where, but where one of the main offices of Hoyoverse are established, they couldn't go outside. They the government basically tells that they will stop people who go outside because they want to stop the virus that happened there. It happened in those times, so they couldn't properly work in that version of the game. And actually, the function to decorate your the Serenity pot was glitched, and they couldn't fix it because of it took longer because of it. So yeah, during that, when the delay happened, or the extension, or pretty much more about it, Ayaka was the character that was having a banner running there. You know, with being in Asuma era there, with the eternity and stuff, people were like, haha, Ayaka reached the eternity, well, right, and it couldn't. Which was funny. But of course, I think there were jokes that were like, okay, you are thinking the other part was not necessarily, you know, it ended. And also there were people wanting Hoyo to give Primo gems because of delaying the update. Like, it's not their fault that this is happening. Like, the schedule were broken because of the global event that no one could run or could oh yeah, could evade. I forgot about the emergency brake. Honestly, I don't think they're obligated to be able to have to give that, even though I don't like Hoyoverse. As a company, at least I can understand that this is not their blame that these things is happening. But yeah, generally speaking, the joke came from those times, and for some reason people had to extend it. And I mean, whatever, my case is just whatever, but for other people it does ruin, or people just don't start think they ruin Ayaka. Like, Ayaka's pretty much a character, well, at least Ayaka never had a yandere tendencies. If there's like a part of the fanbase that is being like Ayaka yandere hihi, why? Why you take it so serious to the point that you just consider a certain character ruined? I don't know. I know how the character. I play the game. I know how the character is. I know she's not a yandere, or she's willing to do everything to keep the traveler's love. Which, remind you, there's not like actual confession in this game with main playable characters because. I exactly don't know why, but they don't do it for some reason. But just I don't know. I just don't know why people will consider a character or certain piece of media ruined because of the media. If you shouldn't let, at least that's in my opinion, you shouldn't let people's opinion on certain media to affect the way you view it. Like, sure, you can keep your opinions and stuff, but jokes, I don't know. I know jokes is a way to make you, like fan-based jokes can make you, to like let you not even interested in it, or like ruin a certain character. And people saying that people stop taking seriously the secrets of the mimic. On being generally speaking, because of the Mimic song, which is a fine song to begin with. And like, maybe the problem is you, no offense, but maybe the problem is you being not separating fan works or jokes from the real source. At least that's what I believe. They don't take it harshly about this take, but I genuinely believe that there shouldn't be any issues to, or like people shouldn't feel bad for liking, or well, you know, fan-based discussions or fan-based perspective or jokes shouldn't really ruin you the way you enjoy the actual media, because again, it's just, at the end, you can able you only know how to take these things seriously if you actually take your time for it. and you take a moment to actually analyze the characters, like if it's actually good or it's just people's perspective actually ruined. And mind you, I'm not big. I'm not innocent of this. Like for example, while I personally believe this completely true, and it's not me. It's just not me who hasn't played these games and have no interest to play these games. Cards of Batman. There were people saying that it was actually a big horror game and stuff, and people not ironically saying that it's just a parody of horror mascots. And I actually don't believe that. I never believed that when this was being said. I genuinely do not believe that. I never believed that. I know what there were people saying that. I really believe that it was just developers who made a quick game and they'd have been lucky. I could be wrong though, but at least I do not believe that it was a parody of the horror mascot horror games. I seriously do not believe that. Yeah, I don't really want to play that game because it really feels like, yeah, I don't know. At least the hype of that game, well, if it was even actual hype, it's gone. At least all the jokes and stuff. But yeah, at least for something like Garden of Batman makes more sense why to be this way. At least in my opinion, in my perspective. For something like characters from the media that does take itself seriously. I don't know. I don't know why you should let a character like Ayaka, who has a deep story about maybe not a deep, but it does sound like this perspective of a character who has to be working in a official capacity for her own nation, which at the time that you met her, the nation is in a crisis. And you know she wants to do her mother's wishes because he misses her so much and stuff. But nope, I guess gender jokes are way more important than nothing else. Oh god, I'm stuck again. Shit. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's my fault. I forgot about this part. But I do need to be back, so I'm gonna pause the run the moment I can. I'm actually loaded in here and I can move. I won't pause yet like I did last time. Alright, and pause. Okay. Alright guys, be right back. I'm so sorry for being late. Okay, so the Uber delivery took a lot more longer than they actually told me, and apparently the Uber driver got stuck once again with for some reason stuck with the streets. So I ended up being pretty much wondering what happened because goddamn, it took really a while for it really took a while for them to appear. And I tried to contact to the driver, but for some bizarre reason I couldn't. It didn't work. And it wasn't a deal. Like I managed to finally be able to be in contact with the driver, like, and be able to communicate that, hey, this is the wrong direction. You're very behind from where I actually live. So can you, can we, you know, can you like go to this location specifically? I take this path. But it was pretty difficult. It really took a while, and also then something else come up, and I had to attend it very quickly. But yeah, it took me a lot of minutes to return. I'm so sorry. It was not my intention. I would prefer to be here as early as possible, but I couldn't. But yeah, now I'm fully back. I shouldn't get another another issue, I cannot speak, fuck, Yeah, basically I should get another interruption and it should be just now only speedrunning from there and now on. You have me only for yourselves. But yeah, that's the mimic. I forgot what I was saying before because of all this stuff happening. Oh, I gotta have the console in my hand. I forgot to do that. Okay, the hat I think is pretty much 8. 9. It's 8, 4, 6, 8, and 9. There you go. Not be the best run I ever had, but oh well. I had it dead, so things won't go as smooth as I want. I want you so. Yo quiero huevos con salchicha y jamón. So yeah, I also forgot we were talking before. I got interrupted, so I do need a little refresher. We're still talking about FNAF, right? About the FNAF lore? Because I cannot remember right now if we were talking about the FNAF lore. Because I remember talking about the Remnant and the other thing, the Agony, but I don't remember something else, to be honest. Well, either way, basically, I am more interested in the FNAF lore thanks to Script Mimic than it was before. Like, I was interested with the Hell Wanted, what things were established to Hell Wanted. It kinda looked like Hell Wanted will be like the start of a whole new story. And, well, it is. But the issue is a security breach didn't continue a story. It barely, once again, it practically had no story. You just, somehow, you're in the Pixaplex, you want to escape from there with Freddy, which for some reason he is very nice to you. And then Tosfani, being Vanessa, wants to kill you because he got possessed by evil AI. And there were some disappearances, but it just their disappearance appears to not actually be important. Even the missing people. It's not be here. Wait, what? Oh, okay. It's a miracle that I haven't died. This part is kinda strange with how long you take to move. Tickets, please. Okay. Tickets, please. Well, I still need to block that much of my path. Okay. Well, at least can I go here? Tickets, please. No. Understandable. Can you please not block in the middle of the path? Thank you. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. The leg. The only key. I don't know, like, I don't really can't come here and say that I dislike the FNAF lore. I just feel like the FNAF lore has some, actually, it's not there yet. Oh, it's actually the split. Never mind. Confused with the other one when you fall down. With the shooting gallery. So I did save more on a little few seconds more, but I forgot. But yeah, I just think that Secret Mimic does a very good job actually telling a story. Okay, so I like this last type, but I don't really want to look like if I'm a hater of Ruin. I actually enjoy Ruin. I think Ruin is a really cool game. It has a good ambience. It's a very, very, very scripted, a linear game, but it's still a good narrative experience. All that being said, people say that Ruin has a good story. I mean, at a certain point, yes. But the issue with Ruin is that it's working with a game that doesn't have a story. So pretty much all the new things you have pretty much taken as granted, which it does create this issue where you have to wonder why, wonder how. So you don't wondering if these things are true or not. It's actually a bad idea because or something that will actually makes the lore less interesting for a lot of people because of the simple fact that the game has to work with the lore, the established lore, which is nothing. I wonder if I can touch this chain even when you're crouching. It's kind of weird. Oops, I did the thing. Thank you. Where's the mimic though? I know it's spawned, but okay. See the stairs. Is mimic above? There is above also, it's gonna be very useful. Fuck. Hello B. Unfinished B costume. He's so jolly. With his empty eyes and mouth. Maybe nose. Fuck! Oh god! I thought the mimic went out. Oh, this is even worse. This is even time loss. A big time loss. The mimic is it's camping a lot. It's not helping. What do you? I am willing to restart the run, not gonna lie. It's just that the thing is, Mimic shouldn't be able to see me in there. Now, where the Mimic kick that star, that thing? Yeah, it's there. I'm gonna restart. Wait to restart. This is so pathetic. Very, very pathetic. We're having a decent run, but I'm not sure the reason. It was going very well. You just specifically this part went wrong. Probably what I should have done is just go to grab another piece and leave that one for later. But I was so determined to grab that piece. If I knew, if I couldn't see him as while skipping dialogue with the beginning cutscene. Is
Just pulled up.
okay. It was just a cutscene thing. Okay.
Doesn't look like anyone's here.
I'm sure you're right. This motion sensor was never tell the truth.
Okay.
How am I supposed to get in?
To access the building, you've been provided with a...
Let's go. With a deed.
Good job. Well,
But yeah.
that Data diver is your master key to the MCM.
It's just,
Do not lose it.
I just feel like this ruins suffers from the security breach nature of the lore, where you have to pretty much add pretty much all this stuff. Doesn't really make sense, but also there's nothing really to work. Like, doesn't really make sense because if you take security breach, take for security breach, where a lot of details are missing, then yeah. I don't know that one, blood, but with ruin, but the secret of the mimic, then you can easily add a lot of stuff because a lot of stuff hasn't been added yet. So, you know, with all Edwin Murray custom manner, even though these things existed from the books,
Welcome, potential
it
buyers.
has its
Edwin
own
Murray's costume
uniqueness
manor,
because of the
powerhouse in costume entertainment
game
and
nature, and
carnival
then
game
this video I
technology.
kinda weird out for a minute.
Come in and see what Murray's can do for your carnival, amusement park, midway, or fun fair.
But yeah, the point here is pretty much
That's what I'm capable of. Get
I do
ready
like the point is I like Ruin, but
one of my
I feel like Ruin has too much it's given too much credit for what it is, in my opinion. I mean, narrative is good, but there's a gameplay. It's pretty decent, even mediocre. Because just the biggest issue with that game is just still dangerous to play. You're not really feeling danger when you're playing most of the time this game. It's very difficult. The only games I found like the only part where you feel like there was actually danger was in the Glamour Saloon and the Volleyball. Volleyball is hated, and I'll give the benefit of the doubt that the reason why people hate it is because the Mystic Man doesn't get teleported when changing realities. Oh, well, not all of them, just few stay behind, and where you have to grab the child nodes while it just stays there, it becomes very annoying. So I'm willing to say that if that wasn't an issue, people probably would like it a little more. All that being said, I think it's a little fair that people consider the game not well, not fair. Like I think people really underestimate how Ruin is not actually that much of a fun. I do enjoy playing the game, but surviving against animatronics where they are not even roaming anywhere unless MXCS calls it animatronic, which you can evade MXCS very easily. You basically need to be patient. Like if you remove the mask, just remove the mask. And the parts where it's the new the block mask, the interference thing. I don't know exactly how it's called. I forgot what it's called. It's used for that part specifically. It don't take. It's not difficult to do it. You can get missed, lost a little bit with the Chica's Cupcake Bakery, which does have some because of how tight it is, but neither is too hard to reach for it. And Glamour Saloon does make a little more sense because you have to deal with there's like actual paths you need to take in and you need to react quick, and also there's like a whole subsection there where the last node you need to collect. It's to be able to go to deactivate the node, you have to disable a path blocked by anomaly, and in that place you cannot remove your mask. You are blocked with the mask actually, so you have to pretty much fight against MXCS. Actually, MXCS will spawn. But I don't know if MXCS spawns forcibly, or it's just it spawns quicker. But you have to evade MXCS to touch you.
Check.
So it does start the regressive countdown of kill, of dying, and that's pretty cool.
Obviously, this
And I think, in my opinion, I believe that Volleyball is a good example of gameplay taking advantage of the whole area without blocking or being super linear. and also having a obstacle. You have enemies in there. They're not constantly chasing you, but your objectives are being blocked by these creatures. So you have to think about the path. Okay, so I wanna do this. I actually can be cornered if I don't do this part carefully, or like, you know, I don't think the order really matters, but you can pretty much collect any node in the order you want. And you still have the NMS thread, which again, it's not a huge thread, but there's actual thinking that you need to do there. You can move pretty much the entirety of volleyball. Yes, the layout is different from Security Breach, but you can move in that place, something that you cannot do in most of the game, where it forces you to follow a straight line. If you separate paths, but it always will converge by, oh well, not converge, you have to return to the original path. While in volleyball, I think it's a good example of how it could be, how it could be if you could actually do all that stuff. But yeah, but yeah, I do have fun employing Ruin. I do have fun playing Ruin. But I really, to be honest with those talks, because people saying that it's one of the best FNAF game experiences ever. Yeah, the narrative is good. I like the environment. I like all the animatronic designs. I like a lot of stuff from Ruin. But in terms of gameplay, I feel like, yeah, it's not bad. I have fun with it, but it is sometimes even I feel like it's less, like it is more cooked than the Security Breach. That's more than obvious, but it feels like it's badly implemented, or like it doesn't really take a full advantage of everything. With the biggest issue being the AI of the animatronics being somehow worse from Security Breach. They don't even sprint to chase you. They don't even. They sort of just they stop moving suddenly. And if you try to do things like from Security Breach, like sneaking behind animatronic, like that one part of the Chica in the bakery, they have a stupidly giant kill box. Or dead box, or like radius to kill you. Which is something that you logically think you can do in Security Breach and can be transferring here, is actually doesn't apply there. It's very stupid. And it's not like they begin to chase you, no, it just, if you just enter to their, if you enter to their range, which is again very big, they'll just kill you instantly. No chase, no anything, just you're instantly dead. Yeah, I really have a lot of. I don't think Ruin is the perfect game that a lot of people, or like the best FNAF experience, one of the best experiences that FNAF a lot of people says. It is still a good DLC, a good game, but it is not the. It is not the game. You know, it is not the best FNAF game or one of the best experiences of one of the best FNAFs ever. In my opinion, it is still good. And I have to think, okay, I'm just gonna continue this way. I don't feel to restart. But it is still one of the best FNAF experiences, but I don't think it's the best, and actually I don't even actually know if I could actually consider one of the best. No, I can't. It's just Lorry Boys, right? Why are you getting a lot of those lately? Well, the point is, the game is good. I just don't think it's one of the best games of FNAF, in my opinion. It is a very good, but not that good to be considered to be the best one. It's fun. There's a lot of great things to talk about that DLC, but it's definitely not. At least I don't find it too much engaging in terms of gameplay. Again, I can have fun with it, but nothing. I am in constant. I'm not. The fact I'm not in constant threat because, and the reason why probably is you're not in constant threat is because of how linear this game is. Probably still will have to deal with having to add a lot of new paths again.
Hey, buddy. This is Dispatch with Fazbear Entertainment.
Having to add a whole new paths. Yeah, just my main issue with the gameplay is just that you're not really being threatened. You can pretty much play the game and be safe 90% of the times, or even higher than 90%. Because at least I'll give this to Security Breach.
Hold up.
In the beginning of the game, it can be, you can actually, you're higher. Even if you know how to play this game, there's still danger that you can die. Very low if you know how to play the game, but
How am I supposed
probably someone new playing the game won't know that. They won't know that. Probably they'll have it easier to survive, well, harder to survive. But it does have the issue where the fast cam and the faster blast are really strong defenses against animatronics. And I know it used to be worse in earlier versions of the game. So they're like really good tools. And enough if you okay, that's stupid. If you end up picking all these faster, like easy passes, all these out of the running shoes that gives you more speed, the easy passes that increase your stamina, then oh my god. Yeah, I won't bother to restart. Then yeah, I'll restart. But I'm not restart the entire game because I'm gonna remove the rain mod. I feel like it's having some. I don't know if it's actually doing something to my game, but once again, since I installed that mod or updated the mod, I feel like it's been a little bit more quirky. So I'm gonna actually just remove the mod. I like the mod. It is aesthetically very good, but I feel like it's bringing me some issues to the to the game. Also, the name of the mod is very good. Win Parking Lot V2 Owu. I love when modders doesn't care how they name their mods. As long as you know what mod is, doesn't matter how it's supposed to be read. So yeah, now the mod is gone. And for God's sake, please let me just do one run. Probably if I just fail, I just don't care about it anymore. But yeah, that's my opinion of Ruin. I like Ruin, but it just I don't think it is highly praised. Like the game is good, especially the time when it come out, but I don't think it is like a game that at least I can easily get behind it. Again, most of the strong points are the story, even with some of the issues like the Mimic being a book character, which at the end it doesn't matter, thanks to the Secret of the Mimic, and like having to pretty much being a fix for the story than actually telling a proper story. So sometimes you don't have like these parts where it doesn't feel right, or like you have to wonder or just admit that that's actually a thing. At least that's my opinion. But in terms of gameplay, I feel it's where it suffers the most. It is not bad, but the lack of threats, I feel like you're actually just doing the same thing over and over again in the same spot. Well, not the same spot, but changing directions and with different paths. Sometimes doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right that we are not. This place is no longer raining. You don't see a lot of reflections and everything being wet anymore. Oh my god, they happen again. Yeah, it's fine. It's not hearing the rain. It's so weird. Like I got so used to that mod. Okay. Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, that's at least my opinion with the Secret of the Mimic. I think that's already with Ruin. It's good, but I don't think the high praise that it got in that time. It's actually like no, I don't want to say deserved because it doesn't really deserve some praise, but I feel like they overpraised it. I don't want to say overrated because I don't think that's fitting, but yeah, probably it just was overpraised. Yeah, if you like it, like, if you like the game, like, good for you. I mean, I like the game too. I'm not saying that, or if, well, even though your favorite FNAF games, you still you believe that it's a very good game, and good for you. I'm not here to pretty much says that, no, you shouldn't. That's just my thoughts I had about this, thoughts I have about that game. I like it, but again, I don't think it's a, like the, I don't think it can reach levels like Secret of the Mimic, or even more elaborated past games like Sister Location, even though it has some issues, or like the FNAF one also. And at a certain point I wanted one, at a certain point because that game has some weird things. I didn't have wanted to. But I like Ruin. I'm not here to even to underappreciate Ruin or say that it was bad all this time. That what happened with Sister Location. And it is very high, it's kind of my own personal top, so you know. I don't know, it's just, I want to say this talk lately because I really feel like people overpraised that game when it came out. When, well, it's good, especially at the time when it came out. It is not the, I don't think it's the one of the best FNAF game, or like very top. You know, personally speaking, the only reason why I prefer more security breach than Ruin is because with security breaches you can do. It's always a game that you can play the way you want somehow. Even in current patch, even though it's not as, of course, as broken, or you can do a lot of things that you used to be in earlier patches. But the amount of freedom they give you to do and break the game, and also like I feel like they really actually try with the variety stuff. I think I appreciate a more security reach for what it tried to be for, and also like if you watch my gameplays, you know I have a lot of fun with that game. We roleplay. Gregory, I have feet. I have feet. I'm not sure where my feelings come from. I feel like I don't know, maybe if I played these two games again one day, like I just sit, I just sit down, play this game casually. Maybe my opinion will change. Maybe it'll be like, okay, actually, Ruin is better, or it's gonna be a bad game, or Security Breach is a misunderstood masterpiece. But yeah, at least that's what I think of. Also, speaking of playing these games, the idea of doing these semi-marathons, I still like it. I just don't want to do them yet. It's not like I don't want to happen. It's just more like in the position I don't think it's a good idea to do it yet. It's not going to be like the marathons that Spiff and other people have Spiff, mainly Spiff, but also other people have given a try. But because it will be like, okay, maybe this day's gonna be this FNAF game, this other FNAF game, or this group of FNAF games, but I don't really want to get into that stuff yet. But yeah, at least that's my my opinion, or like, or at least my idea of how I want to approach it. Oh my god. The schematic.
I can just smell that $25 gift certificate, can't you?
I can smell. Well, I can actually, but my sense of smell is actually very weak. People around me can register smells way before me I can, or even that never managed to register those smells. It's proof that I am bad at this. I'm okay. Should be active now. As of today, I also just learned before stream. Well, actually, it was way earlier in the morning, but I learned what happened to gacha game called Infinity Nikki, which for those who don't know what game it is, it's a kind of like a cozy exploration game, and also gacha game, which you don't pull to get characters or weapons. You just pull to get cosmetics. Like there's like whole outfits, but also like you can combine outfit pieces, and you know it was being very popular. But I least knew I knew that there's some things that they did wrong that people might be angry. I don't know exactly what happened, but also like I wasn't too interested because gacha games being gacha games. But then what ended up happening is a little more worse than I expected. It worse than that Hoyoverse doing anniversaries for Genshin. Because okay, so they decided to pretty much restart everyone's story. Like the story of the game pretty much got rebooted. Like the lore changed and stuff, and also like they nerfed things that, for example, I think were like login free. Not really logins exactly, but like weeklies. Or for example, the rewards were usually you get free by 2 weeks, but push it for 3 weeks instead, which you will be able to get less currency for pulling clothes. Also, I know the iron sucks as a new piece of clothing to also for existing ones to make a full collection, which, as far as I know or seen, they're not really not visible. You can be wearing shoes or large vests. And also bunch of stuff that I'm not really too informed. So apparently the update that they're releasing, changing a lot of stuff, it was broken. There were people who wasn't even able to log in or play properly. And something that a lot of gacha games does, it's like these packages. So like if you buy a package, every time you log in, you'll get free. Well, I think it's more a subscription and package. You get like a free currency for pulling characters every time you log in, and I think it was like 2 weeks, even 3, I think, where a lot of people could log in and they will be able to, of course, get the rewards, because also these things have a how do you say this again in English? If I check out to see that it doesn't last forever, basically. So if you... Oh, I don't even need to pull it off, I just need to pull it down. Can't pull it down, that's probably maybe it's all the way in the bottom. But like pretty much you have to complete this because it has a end date. And if you don't do that, then well, then fuck you, because you're able to get it back. And people will, of course, with these things happening, people will be able to log in, so a lot of people couldn't get their rewards, and of course they had to pay with real money. They had to pretty much say like contact to the company, the studio working behind the game. They said, hey, we cannot get these logins. It's not because we don't want to log in. The game is not allowing us. They're like, no, and they just pretty much said, fuck you. Yeah, like with that thing happening, I have to wonder how you can fuck that up that badly. Like, imagine Hoyoverse suddenly, imagine Genshin suddenly paying you for like now you have to pull for artifacts one day, and also like the story change. So the beginning cutscene is now like Lumine and Eater fighting against I don't know, fighting against, let's just put an example, Pierro, for no particular reason. They just fight with Pierro and then the curse immortality happens, and the unknown god, which the officially got revealed, but I forgot their name, is now working with Piero for evil stuff. I might probably not explain this too well, but yeah, pretty much change the story, but also not fully change it. Because I know that you able to return or resume missions that you were doing, but even with that, I think people actually, I think a lot of missions were broken. Like, you have to wonder what happened to fuck that up that badly. Like, how do you do that? I don't know, but one of my friends might say that I should be able to play that game. I should play that game because it should be like it's kind of my style to explore this stuff and the getting close and personalize your character. Sounds funny. I think the character is actually named Nikki. Her name is Infinity Nikki. No, her name is Infinity Nikki. But pretty much that's the idea. Or pretty much like the things that happen. At least for what I seen. Maybe there's other things I'm missing. I think they're able to get a sorry and apology, or a few apologies, actually more than one apology. But the apology pretty much assumed to a free currency, in-game currency. So it's like, okay, yeah, so it's actually, you're actually not fixing the issues that we actually have.
Push the green button.
Well, at the end of the day, like gacha games always gacha games. It doesn't matter like how similar it is to a a normal single player game, like for example Genshin Impact. It is still a gacha game, and if they want to fuck up stuff, they can do it. I'm surprised that Hoyoverse doesn't really touch that much into that stuff. At least with Genshin, because I know that Honkai has been receiving a few buffs to characters because of how fucked up was over the power creeping in that game was. Or it still is, I have no idea if it is still.
Close the hatch.
Oh yeah.
Reset the crank.
But yeah,
Turn on the power.
hey, you're done. There you go. So it's pretty much at the point where you have to wonder what we were doing with that game. What were they doing? What they were thinking about when making all those decisions. I don't know. The fact that Hoyoverse hasn't done anything like that, I'm actually kind of surprised. Which does make it like, independently what you think about Hoyoverse, I think they're still like the most decent gacha company outside. Like at least the most friendly consumer. It is not perfect, mind you, because once again, repeat after me, a gacha game is a gacha game. Doesn't matter how generous they are with you. But then the fact that Hoyoverse is still like pretty much proving that what they are doing, it's better than all the other competition. It says a lot about how badly is the gacha industry, the gacha game industry. The Hoyoverse wanted to create more gacha games to dominate the market. They pretty much want to have the full monopoly about it. I don't think that's like a Pokemon Honkai game. Like, I remember seeing like two characters from two Honkai games, the Stariel and maybe the third. I know there was other games, but I only know about Honkai third and Stariel, of course. But boy, I do know that. But I think the idea is that you're gonna be able to use these characters as trainers and then get like creatures to be the Pokemons. I don't know. I know they want to do a lot of different game genres with gacha. I don't know how it will go. I don't know what they're doing or what they're cooking within their next game. But man, I actually don't care. The only reason why I'm not playing Honkai Star Rail again is because the girl animation before. I'm running. Oh fuck! I need to take the long. Wait a minute. Tell me this is actually.
Games up skill are my favorite.
Wait.
I am having so much fun.
My God.
Kids love me now.
I was thinking that maybe I'm cooking, but unfortunately it feels like. Chat, I think I found a new route for this. Oh my god, I think I found a new route, holy shit. I need to take the long part. Oh wow, I can actually save time in this. Won't be things because of it. I think I end up losing some time compared if I just walk normally. But I actually do be in a save time. Actually, I think. Well, without you able to save time, or at least that made it so my time loss wasn't that huge of a time loss compared when I die. This section. Wasn't what we ended up getting with Roxy? The desert, right? At least that's what I believe. I need to skip shooting. Just need you to shut up.
Tickets, please.
Tickets, please.
Games of skill are my favorite.
Keep moving. Just keep spinning.
Tickets, please.
I could stay here forever. Win to win.
Win to win. Evan Murray supporting pay to win practices. Chad is the FNAF Lord Cook because of it. Hey chat. And let's go. Lucky you! Owie! Lucky you! Owie! That's kind of fitting. I am the circus. Oh, nice! Triple trade. Triple trade. Oh, call me Billy chair. What do you mean ouch? It's just... I won't be flossing. You know, this is probably the best part of this section because playing actually saves you time. And if you're able to hit more than one seed, it's there's a lot of satisfaction with it. But I mean, this bird probably has the worst lines of on this part. I know. Shut up. Shut up and he died. No, it wasn't too fast. Wait, no, I didn't require you to use a mannequin, right, for this? Or maybe I just sprint a lot more way earlier I should. I remember requiring to use... Okay. Probably I just... Maybe I got stuck a little bit. Yeah, I got stuck, I don't know. Well, the point is, we can proceed. That's what matters. I don't remember this pattern, and yet I was able to completely get the pattern, understand the pattern. I have the code with me, so I need to require to grab my. I require to grab my notebook back. Alright. Spin the wheel! Oh no. Please don't soft lock me.
Oh, so close.
Oh no, okay. I thought they were about to soft lock me with this. I mean, it's still time loss, but mind you, because of it is, but what's it about?
Spin, wheel, spin. A mystery present you might win. Wheel of prizes. Spin, wheel, spin. A mystery present you might win. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
What? That never lasted that long. Oh my god, this is the first experience for this. This is the first time for me. What the fuck? Okay, it's 2427. 2427. I am so good at this game. So I should actually memorize all these. What symbol? What number? Which symbol? Which number is which symbol? But it's difficult because I'm a villager. And don't forget me, your ex-husband. I just cannot forget Ascor's, but Ascor's ex-husband joke. Like, oh my god. It's so cringy, but also very funny. Toby Fox knows how to make the funny, the cringe into funnies, but also funnies into cringe. And don't forget me, your ex-husband. We got a winner. And don't forget me, your ex-husband. I'll make you proud, Daddy. Don't forget me. No, actually, that's a really bad example. You know what? No, you know what? We can fix this. I'll make you proud, Daddy. And don't forget me. Your daddy's ex-husband. Because we all know that Will After is actually gay in the canon. Oh, for real, I don't think Will After is really into love. Like, even if he was gay or has a, or even if he was gay, I don't think he would be interested into love, into a relationship. I don't wonder how Will After end up getting a wife though, and having 3 kids. What? Oh, I need to. Okay. Okay, that's my brain disconnected there. You know what? I'll take the L. And I'm willing to take the L here. I still wonder what those Andy Field felt when he learned he will be voicing another character besides his typical role. Just so then, the only thing he'll be saying is variations of tickets, please. Okay. Okay. That's a new bad. I don't think I usually don't get this bad. Okay. That was a surprise. No, block this one. Oh, you want to give me joy? You're back at it. Okay, I'm fine. I don't want to cough right now because I'm in the middle of this. I don't know if you're gonna get I'll be able to say there's time saving here, or I'm just gonna get no, yes, it will be negative numbers. Let's go. Did I last time I went this section? I forgot. Let's nozzle. Nozzle. Oh, we are dead. Sorry, I could resist the nuzzling. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
Hey, what took you so long? Don't.
You're taking too long.
I need you to stay focused. Come back to the security office immediately. I found the location of another.
Alright, so let's hope this part actually won't be a pain in the ass. Although Vivek doesn't spawn camp me. And also think better if to hit that piece or not, because we know that the piece will return back to its place, even though it doesn't show up that it does. I need to remember that. You're taking too long. Spring locks. I wonder why for Foxy's pirate crew we never got the full gang for in the future, because there's Boson, the kid. Boson is a Foxy, it's done. I give it all I got, Foxy. I present to you. How do you say me? The perfect present. Actually, we need to open this, but now. Okay. I want to start with the head because that's the one if I died, and I had to go and lower and crank that soldier boy. I had to hide here. there was another choice. I just hope it doesn't spawn camp that much. Well, the mimic is just kidding. Yeah, you think well, mimics the jester. He just attacks you with just kidding, and then he just grabs your head and drags you to he found a bowl of milk with the jester cereal just to recreate the commercial. Just kidding. And at one point he just pushes you to the just kidding cereal with milk. Oh my god, I just stopped camping. To just I swear to God, I cannot actually run through here, because if I go out, even the mimic's not staring there where I am, I barely be able to do nothing. Yes, good mimic. Okay, let's just grab this piece for a meanwhile. Oh my god. Grab it. And your mice. Oh my god, I thought actually the mimic saw me. I was like, oh god, I'm dead. This is being kinda slow because the mimic is actually putting pressure on me. I am taking too long. The mimic genuinely is putting pressure on me. It is spawned finally. Finally! This was very slow. It was very slow because oh my goodness, he was really pressuring me there. He stayed too long camping my, and that's the spot where I was hiding, and boy, it was like I could just escape and take another route like last time, where because of my lack of critical thinking on that part, I couldn't save it. And these were just pretty much I wasn't able to do anything. I had to wait for the mimic actually just to leave. And being lucky, it actually left in the spot where I could walk, which luckily that was the case. He went to the left. He went behind. Mimic Sharpie says hi. Let's go. The only valid animation that is worth to see from the mimic. The Stiffy one, well. It's really not Sharpie, it's fine, it would be silly, but since it's a Sharpie, which is a dog likes the smell, and not too worth it. That's pretty much almost all. You need to do this, do this, do this, pull the lever, pull the lever, Krunk, and yeah, let's go. I don't know if Miguel was able to sense where I am, but I am the mimics right now, so see ya. Is it so difficult to shoot this, or it's just like something that it's just like a mini tutorial? Oh, okay, with this pre-lock suit you can shoot targets, so, yeah. I don't need that first, which, that's nice. A white tiger, no tiger rock, because you're not rocking yet. Let's go. The parts where I'm usually scared because like you could die in the part where you crouch, and the other part where you just need to do the quantum lever, then it's fine. It'll be probably fine. I don't know that I can actually lead to that. If they can lead you to that, you're pretty much doing. You're pretty much like triggered all that's by your oh my god failed by yourself. Probably this is the best part to feel like you're the king with the glitches, because the only few glitches you have to do in here. But I'm failing those and I'm feeling like it's stupid. Well, at least this one, which is like the easiest one to do. And okay, we are here. Okay, luckily I'm able to just be chilling the moment I head straight here.
Operator, report to the stage left.
Probably won't be saving time in this part, unfortunately. This struggle a little bit. With the mimic actually cornering me, not letting me move, and all that stuff.
Ahoy, Foxy.
Jessica, I apologize, but I do not take commission, or like I don't. I'm not currently looking for artists or something like that for these designs. Besides, I'm making designs for my own, so yeah, I apologize, but I do have to reject. That's why I heard Foxy said September. December's cousin.
About an iron
Foxy, Foxy!
We need the perfect present for the big surprise party.
Oh, is that all, is it? Perfect present coming right up.
Yarg! What's all this racket?
Foxy, you woke up the captain.
Are we under attack? The ship be covered in decorations? Decorations. First mate Foxy, are ye having a party? Of course not, Captain. We will never.
We will never. Ah, so funny.
Pirate rule number 22. No parties. And pirate rule number 2. No decorations. Aside from our flag, that is.
Alright, time to shoot. I was saying before, though, I don't know what happened with Boston and the other. Why couldn't be reunited with the crew, with the Captain Springlocks, with Boston, with Kit, and of course Roxanne? They couldn't be back together. Let's turn Roxanne into a girl with insecurities. Instead of being a free pirate roaming around the ship with Foxy and the other in the rest. Especially Boss, I want to see Boss out with that voice. Oh, that's an old Foxy! Perfect present coming right up. Oh, and also Renard. I mean, Renard!
How much did you pay? Hello, there was no guest list, so I made a little extra. It's not enough. I can make more. Party snacks. Pirate rule number 1. No party snacks.
You heard that. No party snacks. It's not because of random birds coming for the food. Oh my god, I hate these creatures. I don't really hate them, but they are too noisy for me. Something that they pretty much does nothing until you're actually not playing the game. Basically, they just kill you if you're not playing. It's very much like a simple way to let you know, hey, are you actually playing the game? Are you paying attention? Foxy, it's done! I give it all I got, Foxy. I present to you the perfect present. Boston, my precious boy.
Foxy,
Or girl, I just I don't know. Or none.
Curse ye, Foxy. Every sailor knows Roctopi are drawn to boat parties. This is why sailors don't have boat parties. Hey, man.
We party. What do you got to eat?
Come on, lads. Stop that octopus. Oh, far out.
Four out. Alright. That's it a little bit while we continue playing because I mean it's yeah. Yeah, the crackhead octopus. That time loss is coming, that's for sure. That's for sure. Can I hit this one? I don't think it actually matters, but as long as you're hitting targets, it doesn't matter.
Bummer.
What bummer!
Party's a bunch of squares. Well done, lad.
I still don't understand what a bunch of squares means.
You've made me the happiest captain on the 7 seas.
Foxy, you did it! You did it! You found the perfect present for the captain!
I did.
The perfect present was friendship all along!
Oh,
This party was for me. I of course. Who else? Foxy, my birthday was last week.
Emergency. Unsafe.
oof, beautiful for the time loss.
The show must go on.
I'll make the mimic in this one.
The targets to progress the story. Please follow the script. Reloading. Reloading. Reloading.
I just want to finish part run at this point. I restarted so much today. Also, I returned a little bit. I need to check something. So I'm just gonna leave this playing. This is kind of long, so yeah, it should be very quick. EduTheVODS.
According to your records, this is not your first visit to the service hospital. Scanning. Scanning. Error. It appears you have a foreign object wedged inside. Now don't you worry. We will get you all sorted out. Stay right there, and I will consult the service manual. Good news! The procedure is simple. We must clear out the foreign material. First, we will blend up the foreign object. Then, you'll need a stringent steam clean to soften up the remaining organic material so we can scoop it out. Finally, we will flush out your interior with
See,
a
it was
power
fast.
hose, then give you a nice long
And also power hose
soaking
mention. I mean water hose mention.
You will be
Put in water hose, power hose, yeah.
Please wait here until your number is called. There are 4,625 tasks ahead of you.
Okay. What? the game, the game just crashed. No way! No, dude. The game just crashed. Ay, la reputa. The game crashed. Well, I think I believe that I can make another run, but whatever mistakes I get, I just don't care. If I make the mistakes, I'm just gonna make the mistakes and that's it. I just don't know why I'm having a lot of trouble with this game lately. I didn't have that much issues before. Like failed escapes, sure. Escapes, sure, my fault. But the glitch of the loading file and the for some reason the crash, which I don't know why it crashed. To be honest, like, should I close the game? I'm gonna do something in case this is required to do it now. But it was never really an issue, so now this is happening, it's like, what the fuck is happening? Like, this was never an issue when playing this game. And I know there are people who say that they had bad experience playing this game. I mean, for just one book I never encountered while playing this. It's the book where the showtime never plays. I always got it playing, but I heard people that say that they couldn't. But the crashes is weird. It's so weird to get the crashes. I just want to do one run. Were I actually being good at it? Well, except the mimic part where Spawn camped me a lot, but yeah. Hello, Kiro Rice. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Nice to see you once again around here. I just got the game crashed in the middle of the run.
This is dispatch with Fazbear.
Just literally after the cutscene with Dolly. And having to deal with the glitch where you're having the saving icon all the time where you cannot even pause. Even after you die, the only way to fix it is closing the game. Doing the precious Alt F4. It's in the title, it's no major skip, clock out ending.
Access the building, you've been provided with a data diver tool. Good job.
That's the ending that I'm doing. Or the category.
Data diver is your master key to the MCM facility. Do not lose it. Now get in there and retrieve our property.
Now, can I at least complete one run today? Oh wait, this is like the second time the game crashes on stream, I think? I think the second time the game crashes on stream. I don't think the game even crashed when I was practicing alone. I think it's just like thing that just is happening during streams. And this is the second time it happens, but okay, I forget what I was talking about before all of this happened. I'm gonna end up being mentally tired like last time I streamed this. I'm pretty much close to the end. I have nothing to say because it's like, yeah, is it worth it?
And Carnival Game Technologies. Woo! Come in and see what Murray's can do for your carnival, amusement park, midway, or fun fair. This client tour.
Yeah, but I'm still part to reach the at least in-game time, the under hour.
Are available for purchase or lease.
Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the point is, FNAF sucks, no one should play this game. Just kidding. I love FNAF.
Welcome. The show's just begun. There's so much.
I'm one of the only few FNAF fans that also have the love-hate relationship. I swear, I almost every FNAF fan I met, they have that love-hate relationship. Me? I love it, I love its flaws, I don't care. The lore is the main thing I am here for, even though, as I said before, Secret of the Mimic is made me interested in the lore. Just poor Edwin, but many deserve to suffer, but we enough done being mischievous even since the 70s. Even before he killed a child. Right, Octopus? Screw you, man. I'm really surprised I haven't gotten tired of this. I don't know if people has actually gotten tired of playing this in every time they speedrun. I personally just like, yeah, I'll just take it to be chill. Anyway, pretty much the first, like, what, 10 minutes of the run? It's almost 10 minutes. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, I would say. Even 6 minutes, I'm very chill, so you're not really stressed or having to be concentrated a lot. I have speedrun FNAF World, the redacted version. I have speedrun Under the Yellow. And this is the third game I speedrun in my life. I did try to speedrun Ruin, but the issue with Ruin is that I know that streaming that game will be a little complicated. I don't have a really good PC for that, so and also like there's a few techniques that I can do it, but it's a lot more troublesome because the amount of inputs my keyboard can register at the same time. It's kind of like you have different chips for some parts of the keyboard, and some of them don't accept more than a certain amount of inputs. It's kind of weird to explain it because at least from my understanding. Oh wow! a fellow redacted speedrunner. Nice to see one here. In normal mode, this is the one with the the fastest one. Oh really? That's cool. But that's like that's the one where you have to. This is a glitch, right? I still I'm still kind of salty. Not about that you want me though. I'm referring to the Purple Jays Revenge, which is the category I was speedrunning before. I'm still kind of salty that that category over here it had some changes. Actually, I'm just about to get into it. But for longest time, Purple Jays has only been pretty much me speedrunning that category, and I was like grinding the possibility to get a sub 30 time. The board. Well, the point is, until someone learn a way to break using the saving glitch to be able to get the normal ending as fast as possible, to reach to the area where Purple Jace is, using pretty much the game at like sub 9 minutes. That's a huge time save. And to be honest, when that happened, I was like, well, yeah, I'm gonna try to speedrun it, but it doesn't look that fun as playing as the way I used to play it. And I never did it at the end because it was like, I had fun. I might do speedrun this game in the future again, but right now I'm interested in Secret of the Mimic. I hold second place in Hardbolt. I never speedrun Hardbolt. Place in 102nd on normal mode. I used to have first in glitchless normal until the person that I got, I stole their place, stole it from me. Purple Jays, I have it first place for a long time, until at the moment that says speedrunner stole my position, but then I was able to get it back. And for the longest time I just be first place until the huge save time was found. Yeah, normal mode I tried to get the first place. I remember struggling to be as fast as possible, but for some reason I was never able to be lower than what's the number I got? 104, I think. And then I just gave up. I don't really enjoy having to restart short duration speedruns, especially where RNG is very heavily involved. Or 2 hours later, oh my god. Damn, well, at least you enjoyed your 2 hours of victory. Oh yeah, this part of the game, yeah, pretty much the same, for at least like the first 20 minutes or 15 minutes of the game is pretty chill. In here, Secret of the Mimic. Is the Jackie part is scripted, you're not really that much in danger. Time to play! Kinda wish the freaky Tom name was funky Tom name. Nickname stayed for a little longer, but there was actual fnaf fans rejecting that name, and I was like, oh. Look, she looks pretty funky and freaky because of me calling her freaky Tom instead of funky Tom. I will never forget that. For me, you are freaky Tom. In my heart, you are freaky Tom. I mean, she does look freaky, so you cannot blame me. You can blame me on that. Wait, what? Maybe it's just me when I turn around to the generator, but for Momika, it looks like the rip out from this spot. I feel like I was able to grab it, but probably just because I turn around where the generator is. Oh, you lost your main speedrun account. Damn, that actually sucks, especially since you know it's your runs, but you have to pretty much accept that people might believe that your current account and past ones are. People will assume that they're different accounts, the different people. Come on. Surprise! Fun. Well, the trailer for this chase got revealed with the teasers that Scott gave. When I heard that part, I thought the Jackie was saying ba 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 ba. He feels like a baby. Sorry, Jackie. And you're just freaky. And Tom. I want nice big slice of cake. I don't wonder though, this game's actually slow to walk backwards, or it doesn't matter. There's some games that for some reason they do that. I don't know if there's an actual benefit in terms of gameplay, or it just to make sure people doesn't do that all the time. Even though the speed difference from just walking and walking backwards is barely any different. Yeah, I don't know. Six seconds lost. That was pretty small. I guess that it was the puzzle that made me lose the puzzle that I lost time. Maybe it wasn't the quickest puzzle that I got. Yeah, it's fine. At least now I know I can try a new skip for... Probably it's not a new skip, but
Arnold.
well, skip. Now I can try the new route for one of the how do you call this? Lights off, big top. I don't know. My personal best, the one on the screen, 1:13:30. That's the best one I got yet. Well, man, this is in real life time, not in game time. In game time, I have no idea. I don't want to upload my runs yet to speedrun.com. No way, this is now to destroy. What? You're the monkey one. I'll never be able to hurt you. You're the monkey one. Never. It's pretty much stuck in my mind. You're the monkey one. So I need to have my book ready for the codes later. 0, 1, 5. Oh fuck. Fuck. I wish I could move my the camera instantly after pressing the buttons, but now there's a little delay and it sometimes gets me. That's about 50 to place of the leaderboard. Yes, you are correct. Trying to see if I can get lower before I upload the run. I won't mind to just upload it with the 15 with the 50
Hello, employees.
place, but
Listening to this. When the machinery is clear of debris,
no, mainly just want a better, smoother run. I think that one I actually died a lot.
push the green button. You are now safe to get under
I committed a decent amount of mistakes.
To realign the elevator, use the slider.
The duration of this game can be this short. Even shorter than under the yellow genocide route.
Great.
Because I don't like 1 hour close speedrun durations. I think they're like
Then repair function.
good enough for me.
Input the following code.
I don't require. Well, I can do decent amount of restarts, but neither I am limited by
3,
time.
4, 1.
Uno.
Now, Close the
Wait,
hatch.
wait, Uno is the name of the card game.
Reset the crank.
Yeah, whatever. Can I? Thank you. I don't know why I struggle a lot to grab the crank.
Turn on the power, and you are done.
Yeah, you also need to have a good aim in this game because sometimes I just point badly these buttons. Yeah, and I actually don't know why I couldn't click there. I usually click it up by that angle, but sure. Let's make my life worse. Do any of your viewers require you to speak Spanish? There have been moments in the past streams where the Spanish speakers would join and I will also respond in Spanish. I do try mainly to keep it in English because, I mean, let's see, if you enter to my streams, you know that I'm mainly speaking English. But, you know, I don't mind answering chat questions or like responding the chat in Spanish every now and then. It's my main language, so you know I understand that people might struggle sometimes. Yeah, that's not a good speed. Well, it's fine. There have been times where I actually got rated by full Spanish channels, so it's this is the part. This is where I actually struggle a lot. When these Spanish viewers rates me and I'm like, oh fuck, how do I approach this? If now more of the viewers are Spanish. I'm not stopping, just shooting balls. There you go. How hard was learning English in a scale of 1 of 10? From the perspective of a Spanish speaker, I would say 8. Learning English from Spanish, it's not that difficult. I know Spanish is usually harder for English speakers than learning English from Spanish speakers. But honestly, I didn't struggle that much to learn English. I'm not perfect at it, mind you. I believe on myself, I've been able to write in English. Speaking, well, that's more of my issue because I get stuck speaking. I do tend to struggle a lot in speaking. But like, if we're talking about the
I want to
okay. I thought there was a lot that many problems. Oh, I did this again? Because I only tried this once. There you go. Oh, oh my god! Ah, that was a huge struggle. It's fine. Yeah, I just learned this recently, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's not get stressed because I fell apart. Actually, it's this way. I'm not used to get these pieces, so of course it is difficult to put the pieces together. All right. The main language and I'm still not good at it. I mean, I cannot speak for people who their main language is English, but there's this thing where I struggle a lot with English, and it's the past sentence, because in past sentences in Spanish are just usually like adding the ed at the end of the words, but they're not like irregular words. At least that's not that common in Spanish compared to English. And where I struggle a lot because it's like, what do you mean there's unique words to one thing, like irregular past sentence words, like for example eat. You want to? I cannot say eat it. I have to say ate. Nah, you opened it recently. What do you mean? Yeah, can you open the door, please? I don't. There's no way you jump in.
I want to play.
I want to play Fortnite.
Tickets, please.
You need tickets to play Fortnite.
Tickets, please.
Don't, you can kill me here. Hehe. Let's play Fortnite. And there. Move. I know it's gonna be kinda shocking because the way I'm speaking, but I'm actually American, but only by birth. I am son of Mexican parents, and I actually moved to Mexico when I was a 2-year-old, so I learned to speak Spanish. Or the first language to properly learn to speak, it's Spanish. And I know that my first word in English was kitty, because my mom used to have a lot of Hello Kitty merchandise. Yes, I'm a belly eater. So shut up. But yeah. You are the belly eater. Shut up. I swear, I found helpful very annoying in this part of the game. Ah, the first one's kitten as well? Aww. I don't know, there's something nice to say kitty. I just started the cat, but still. Well, if I can hit one of at the same time, that'll be very nice, but I'm epically failing. Anyways. Okay, I forgot to do the... Yeah, I forgot to do the hit the mannequin and then run. Well, either way, the setup, the point that it leaves you when the game reloads, it's still pretty good. It's gonna be, it won't be a time save because of the locker. Because this is something to learn and I have no idea how to properly execute it. But it's fine. Just the minus the cat, well, still. I am 22. In the country of the Mexicos. What are you picked up? Are you 1? Exactly. You are scared of Arnold, the guy who haven't sleep for 36 hours. Not quite. Oh. The spin will spin. You're gonna ruin my mental health. Not the shooting theater. You gonna ruin my mental health. Okay, well, good. No time loss or possibilities of soft lock. I still need to learn how these cut dialogues works because boy, I suffer with it. So it is 1. I think the beast was 6. I think. Yep. 1 6 9. And just gonna write this 1 6 9 8. There you go. I prefer to have the notebook ready to for this, but it's fine. I was quick enough. Surely this game won't crash again. We are not at the part where the game crashed, but I am kinda scared. A little bit scaredy. What time is it, by the way? Because I know I have at least time for one more run. Well, this run actually. This is the only run I can do. If I manage to finish it. Even if I fail, like... This is the only run I can do. if I feel like just gonna finish it, that's it. We're gonna get a new time. What topics I have more? I have knowledge in here. It's about the because it's about talking about Danganronpa. Because I know people likes to make fun of Danganronpa, but I used to be a fan of that series. I haven't replayed those games in a while. Maybe I'll replay it now that I'm older. Maybe it'll be like, I think I get why people were like this. And to be honest, I can see a few things why. Mainly, the only game I haven't played of this franchise, the Ultra Disper girls, which you guys you're not really missing anything. I just love watching a YouTuber play that game. A YouTuber I really like a lot. But you guys don't really miss anything if you have to skip it on a game. And I'm being real because oh god. I wonder, okay, so I always try to go a little too fast either, but going a little too fast is actually dangerous. Because my idea is that if you're running, and you turn in time while pressing the front right could work. But maybe it's still not the best way to do it. Or maybe it's just not possible. Thank you, Rice. Have a nice day. Now let's see if picked up those LKB. Okay, at least it was that one and not the one with his feet. Okay, whatever. I'm a belly teacher. Oh, you! What? Wait, what? What happened in there? What? So it looks like I got surrounded, but okay, that's I won't question anything. And you won't question anything. So let's nuzzle. Oh my god, that was so weird. I should drink water. When I was streaming this, 3 hours. Well, let's remove like 30 minutes because of what happened. But well, 2.5 hours, yeah. That makes sense why I feel my throat a little sour. I mean sore. Sorry. Why don't I just die? Nah, just kidding. Don't let David die. Oh wait. Wait, like I was saying before, Danganronpa. I don't know. I do want to replay these games to see like if a lot of these things are justified. People said I do believe that a lot of things are, but other things aren't. But I feel like the main one that I fully agree with everyone is with the Ultra Disper girls, because it's just like is it like you want to bring a message about life, like how the dangers of like the twisted world into reality, but I feel like the way they show it in that game, it's so weirdly done. Very not so badly done. Well, not badly done, but like kind of like contradict itself. Not like the characters contradict itself or what they say or stuff. Actually, very consistent, surprisingly. But it's just how the game decides to show it. It's weird. And it doesn't help also like Danganronpa to specifically, which is the best one in the franchise, but Danganronpa 2 and Ultra and B3 those have like these characters that are like hungry. Udok. Or like they're not whole with the sexual jokes, but you were able to see me, and yet you did. Anyways, you go in there. That freaking lion because it's ah, shut up. Hey, it's a friend in. Oh, that's fair. It has been very smooth. I might as well able to save my time losses here with this part. I think this one because it starts going to the mouse, or is a little far enough. Well, doesn't matter. I think I should be able to get this smoothly, very smoothly. Yep. Very smoothly. Let's go. That went very smooth. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice boost of morale. Compared to the last two times I was able to do this part, which it was always Mimic kills me. Although Mimic camp. That's so nice. That feels so nice. Okay. Balls. Hello. Hey, Mimic Wave, let's go. The one I'm sprinting now is so to make sure the Mimic actually goes here. And he stays there as long as possible. You know, I don't like to do this, but I think a point where I need to do this, just in case. Connected. This is not connected. Okay, go. Luckily, the Mimic was far enough from reaching this part. Goodbye, Mick. I see you in the nurse office.
Run demonstration pre-show.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm trying to get that part a little more better now. I see the issue was taking this part. The part I thought how you do it is constant crouching, but no, the crouching actually it's not part of it. You just need to sprint and with the sprinting get to the edge of these thingies. I forgot how you call this. And once you've done it, it's pretty much a you got this, bro. Oh, I thought I was about to fall down. I thought I failed this part, but no. Okay. We're safe. Oh, okay. Even though let you move after using the crank, the camera doesn't. They won't let you use the camera yet, so it can be like this uncomfortable feeling. Anyways, that went very smooth, and I'm happy. Because that means that there's a chance that I will to save a lot of time in this part. And also if I hit this correctly.
Places, please.
That's so nice.
Report to the stage left.
Yeah, I don't want to revisit Danganronpa because I remember the first game being actually a little more serious. It has its own comedy and stuff. I mean, these things are aimed for teenagers, and that's why the characters with those design elements and stuff. But I remember Danganronpa would be a little more like serious. Like they know that not being fully joking all the time. While the other studios, Danganronpa is the best one. But yeah, this is where they started to be not too restrictive with those jokes. In Danganronpa W3, it went too far, but they made the character go that far. They pretty much like, okay, so we won't just spread it everywhere, just gonna limit it to one character, which it is for a very long time actually in the game. So it does last very long.
Foxy, we need the perfect present for the big surprise party. Oh, is that all, is it? Perfect
Is that all, is it? Perfect present coming right up.
What's all this racket?
Foxy, you woke up the captain.
Are we under attack? The ship be covered in decorations? Decorations. First mate Foxy, are ye happy?
I don't think to reinterpret everything here.
Never. Right? Did you forget pirate rule number 22? No parties. And pirate rule number 2. No decorations.
I know, too much restarts for one day, okay? Too much restarts for my mental health. I just want to be done with one run. Let's hope that the nurse cutscene doesn't get glitchy again. Well, it's fine. So even though I made the restart thingy to be able to fix the weird frame issues, it didn't do nothing. Bernard, where are you? I need to distract me. You know my favorite, that's Boston, but Boston won't appear yet. There it is, Bernard!
How much did you?
Well, don't go to get EP.
There was no guest list, so I made a little extra. It's nothing like I can make more. Party snacks. Pirate
Point number 2.
No party.
And the one, yes. Okay. Now we get to see when the thing where Foxy is standing falls down. It's all these things happens quickly. When all things happening happens when you're shooting. Oh. I'm so tired of this. Well, not really, but they're just there doing nothing. They're supposed to distract you, but it's really hard to die in this game unless you're actually not playing the game. Okay, this is the part where it falls down. Okay.
Hold your fire, Foxy.
Foxy, it's done. I give it all I got, Foxy. I present to you the perfect present. Wow, guys, the perfect present.
Foxy, Rocktopus.
Wait, actually, the way I said it got hurt.
On the starboard bow.
Curse ye, Foxy.
I just someone suggest that the way to get to the end, you need to grab items that you get from monuments. Like, you know how to get the Ender Pearl? No, Ender Eye, you need like just Ender Pearls and Blaze. Which are the only thing you need to go is to Nether just to get to the Blaze Dust. I don't know if it was Blaze Dust, the name of it. I forgot how it's called, but I see someone mentioning this crafting, but with the addition of the material that you get by killing the I also forgot the name of the mobs, but the guardians are in the aquatic monument with the where you need to kill the elder guardian. I think that's the name of the boss. Also, you need the crystal shards, which is in the Dark Cities. Is it specifically in Dark Cities? Yeah, I think it is specifically in Dark Cities. I don't know why. I mean, this is your opinion with Minecraft, but I don't know why people really want Minecraft to have a strict progression. Because, like you know, Minecraft is not really focused on progression. It's just like, okay, there's a few things that you can do in here, but it's not the main focus. You can do these things. You can pretty much go to any place wherever you want. The only things for you required to go to certain places are there, but they're not like the hardest thing to get. Besides, majority of the people don't go to the end, so why you want to make people hard to go to the end? You just make people less interested to go to the end. And I see a lot of suggestions from Minecraft for the past years that are so bad, even worse than not able to add a fireflies to the game. Or worse than, I don't know, the suggestions that actually that could be good for the game. I don't really like a lot of suggestions that the players toss to the game. At least those kind of suggestions were like, yeah, we want to add a strict progression. What? Hello? This is the part where it glitched last time. Okay, let me restart the game. Well, not restart the game, the reload of save file. Even though I think I'm gonna replay all that scene again. Why is this happening? Yesterday was going fine. I played all this game and turned of this game with no issue.
What's all this racket?
Foxy, you
I need to do this again.
the captain.
Are we under attack? The ship be covered in
I don't care about timer at this point. Sure, I'm just gonna let it play.
First mate Foxy. Are you having a party?
Is that hard to yearn for to finish a run? Is that really that hard?
Right. Did you forget pirate rule number 22? No parties. And pirate rule number 2. No decorations. Aside from our flag, that is.
Okay, let's do this. If that doesn't fix the issue about what happened, then I'm just gonna stop streaming. I'm gonna fix it out of camera and see what it is. It is my save file that is ruined. It is the game. I need to reinstall it. I'll check. But right now, yeah, the game is not going. It's not. No one to collaborate with me. At least today, not. Or maybe it's a mod that is affected with this. It shouldn't, because there are only static mods, but I'm gonna check just in case. But yeah, right now I just want to finish this because I also want to practice.
How much did she pay? Hello, there was no guest list. I made a little extra. It's not enough. I can make more. Party snacks. Pirate rule number 1. No party snacks.
Ah. My brother has a crashy special attack. So this game works very well to me, but when there's an issue like this that happens, it's not like suddenly fixed, like a security breach. It feels like it needs to go through the process of you know, like fix the scene when it's close to play the scene. So I had to pretty much redo everything.
Hold your fire! Foxy!
See, there's no safe house for each section. If you die, you have to redo everything. Or if crashes, like in the case, you have to redo everything.
Curse ye, Foxy.
Yeah, that is it actually.
Sailor knows
Or Terry.
Rectify are drawn to both parties. This
I have like
is why
10 minutes of this. I have to finish this like in 1:33. It's like over 40 minutes, which probably I just have to be outside. I don't know. Depends what happens, because oh my god, this is not going to my favor. In any way. Bore out. Okay, please. Okay, thank you. This time feels shorter. I don't know why this is very shorter, but well.
well done, lads. You all worked
I want to take a nap, not gonna lie. I don't know this. I don't like. I wasn't tired when I started streaming. I actually slept very decently nice, but it didn't have me happening lately. It's just like,
Perfect present with friendship all along.
with this game, it just,
party was for
I want to eat, but you just, stop being mean to me.
Foxy. My birthday was last week.
Emergency. Unsafe conditions detected. The show must go on. Simply shoot the targets to progress the story. Please follow the script. Reloading.
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 Okay, it actually loaded something, though. That's something. He actually went to trigger a loading screen. So at least this is something.
No.
So it's like this game does fix itself, like the security breach when it crashes, but
Failure?
it like the security breach has a perfect fix, but this one is like it fixes and maybe you need to retry before actually fixed.
Scanning. Error. It appears you have a foreign
And you need to
object
retry basically.
inside. Now don't you worry. We will get you all sorted
Can you
out.
fully blink?
Stay right there, and I will consult the service manual. Good news! The procedure is simple. We must clear out the foreign material. First, we will blend up the foreign object.
If you turn this cutscene of this creature with the subtitles.
Soften up the remaining organic material so we can.
No, actually using the part where you pre-lock area, pre-lock failure.
With the power hose.
I think a lot of people will assume that of creepy stuff will be like, oh, Dolly actually trapped you inside the sprinkler suit and it got a failure. It's making fun of you or something like that.
125 tasks ahead of you.
That'd be a cool idea to see like Dolly actually be like the evil protagonist or the evil being evil, but yeah. Alright, so it looks like now I can play the game normally. When I crash happens, I'm gonna load the game and fix the issue before I actually go to a speedrun. Hey. So I don't have to have to struggle with this game.
I'm very excited about our next showroom. Welcome to the world's first recycling center. Basically, we take trash and turn it into cash.
And you turn the trash. You are the trash, which you turn into poop. You're a poopy head. Did I spell out? You're a poopy head. Now we are very behind from this because we are about to hit we should be at this point in the elevator, probably during the first fix. A little bit, or at least the cutscenes begin to play somewhere close to it, but yeah, we're not reaching this part. This is doomed. This is doomed, guys.
Disassemble.
Doris. Yeah, we cannot do this because like we're just getting to the trash section and then we have to go to the chase part, then this crouch skipping, and then the elevator phase, and all of this done in 4 minutes. Impossible. Well, well, what's gonna be done? At least I want to see if I can complete one run. Actually, I don't think we'll be able to complete one run. Now that I think about it. Actually, we'll be able to complete a run. Now I think I'm better about it. I mean, I consider how long I can take the other sections. You know what? I better leave it now. It's fine. It's fine. Tomorrow we're gonna retry it. Oh yeah. It's fine. At least I hope these things won't happen again. So yeah, thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Hey, the only time I was recording, but it's actually 3.5 hours stream. Wow. And it took so long.